Well, it's another beautiful, beautiful morning. And it's already warm. It's probably 23 degrees. Actually, I think it's 24. And if we don't think too much about how dry it is, we've just had one beautiful morning after another for weeks and weeks. So yeah, it's just beautiful. We're gonna go get some dogs and go for a walk. So here's Ginger, and she's really starting to thicken up in the belly here, which is good. It's good. And Sandy there, but I'm not gonna walk all the dogs at the same time for a couple reasons. But simply, mostly because it's hard when I'm making a video. But Millie here and Poppy together have become really, well, Poppy, we don't put her on the leash because she doesn't run off on us. And Millie here has gotten kind of bad at pulling. We used to leave her off leash when we walked the rest, but she's young and very, very energetic, and she's gotten into a bad habit of running off. Of course, she always comes back, but for those of you that know that we lost a couple of dogs there before Christmas, you can understand why we don't like taking chances. Ginger here, she's certainly calm, and I like to walk these two together because I'm hoping that some of Ginger's calmness will rub off on Millie. She's pretty good on the leash until she hears a squirrel or a chipmunk in the grass or sees one. She's snapping at a fly right there. She's super tuned in, like super hyper aware of everything going on. So anyway, that's why I'm walking them separately. I'm sure you've seen past videos walking all the dogs together. Absolutely gorgeous morning. And it's July, what is it? No, June 26th? 27th today, I think. Give or take a couple of days. Anyway, we're probably only about a week away from having puppies. Now, when I look at Ginger and Sandy, I think it's got to be more than a week because they don't look big enough. But I often forget how fast they grow at the tail end, and she's growing fast. And Ginger, she stays quite slim throughout her pregnancy. So the fact that she's showing this much tells me, well, it could be a large litter. She had 11 last time, so I don't want any more than that for her. That's lots. But our average with the Goldens is, I don't know, somewhere between 9 and 12. We've never had less than 9, I should say. And we have, on occasion, had more than 12. Let's say the average is 10 or 11. But yeah, just an update here. For those of you that have already put down deposits, I apologize. It feels like maybe I haven't been posting all that often, or haven't maybe been in contact all that much. It's a busy time of year. Everybody says that, right? It's busy. Everything's busy. Always busy. But we're trying to make the most of our short summer here in Manitoba, and we've got lots going on outside, around the yard, and weekends are precious time. I'm actually taking a week of holidays here coming up, and with my regular work, working with farmers, even though I take the holidays, I keep my phone on and of course answer and respond to important things. And so sometimes a week of holidays goes by pretty quick and I don't get near as much done at home as I normally would. So I'm going to try really hard this week to stay off grid as much as I can for the family's sake and for the projects we want to do around here. I have to go out to Alberta the following week for a few days. And unfortunately, that's the week that I think the puppies are going to show up. So I'm going to try to get back from Alberta as quick as I can. It's a work-related thing, not recreation. So often when I go to Alberta, even for work, I'll take an extra day or two to connect with old friends. And as much as I'd love to do that, I don't think I'll do that this time. You can see here the tree that came down in that big windstorm we had a week and a half ago. Got to clean that up. So there's lots of stuff to clean up. But one of the priorities right now is to finish getting our dog run completely finished. We're almost there. Just have a few things left to do so that when Ginger and Sandy have their pups, they have indoor and outdoor space where they are completely have complete privacy from the other dogs. They can come and go as they please from an air-conditioned building, but also can get outside, get fresh air, take care of business. And for those that think, it's a tough life being a dog mama and having 10 puppies. And a lot of people think, that the puppies need to stay with the mother for 8 weeks. Well, to be honest, the mothers really strongly start weaning the pups at 3 weeks. Some of you may have heard me say that before. By the 4th and 5th week, they are completely off of their mother's milk, and the mothers have very, very little to do with them. So, as a dog mommy, the first 4-5 weeks of pregnancy really aren't a big deal. Even the first 6 weeks. You can see she's walking a little slower. But if they get off leash, they'll run and play just like they normally do. They certainly get tired faster. We're gonna go through the bush here, back home. They tire more, they sleep more, definitely more affectionate. I guess with all the hormones and stuff going through their system as they prepare for bonding with their puppies. They are very, very affectionate with us and simply can't get enough loving. But, 4 or 5 weeks of pregnancy are easy. The last couple, they look tired. The day they give birth is exhausting for them. The next 3 weeks, they're nursing a lot. They're cleaning up after their puppies. And then by week 4, their duties really start to taper off. By week 5, they're almost completely done with the puppies. By the end of week 6, the puppies are completely on solid food, and the mothers want nothing to do with them anymore. And so the reason it's 8 weeks when we release puppies is because there's so many relational dynamics happening amongst the puppies and their siblings. That's the important thing. Not so much time with the mother, because they really don't spend a lot of time with their moms at all by the end. In fact, what I enjoy is by about week 7 and 8, the dynamic changes to the point where they just play with their mama and the rest of our dogs, which is also valuable time, of course. Another tree came down in that wind. Looks like a dead one though. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, there's a couple weeks we keep until 8 weeks. One of them is, for those puppies that fly, the airlines will not take them until their 8th week. Exactly 8 weeks to the day from the time they're born. So that's one reason we keep them till 8 weeks. Another reason we keep them till 8 weeks is just the simple socialization and relational dynamics of being with the other puppies. Okay, that's another reason. Another reason is it gives us a little bit more time to assess them and, watch them grow, watch personalities develop. And there's been a couple of times where a puppy had, some kind of an infection. We've had one that had a a toe infection, another one that had an eye infection. And, you know, by keeping them a bit longer, and we hadn't actually sold those ones at the time, we were able to take them to the vet, get them treated, and then they went to new homes after that. So that's another reason we like to keep them till 8 weeks. It just gives us more time to continue to assess their health and make sure that they're 100% ready that way. I would say, though, having said all of that, I would be more than comfortable, very comfortable, letting our puppies go at 7 weeks. And we do on occasion. Sometimes it's just the way scheduling works out with the puppy buyer coming from somewhere. It's the only way the travel works out, etc. We've also raised Jack Russell puppies, and Jack Russell puppies are very different than Golden Retriever puppies. They grow and mature at a much slower rate, and at 7 weeks, they're not ready for their new home. In fact, at 8 weeks, they're barely ready. Probably 9 weeks would be a better time to let them go. So different breeds mature at different rates, and Goldens grow up and mature at an exceptionally fast rate, and they are so human focused, so hungry for human companionship that they just simply don't need their mothers as long as some of the breeds. So for those who are able to come pick up their puppy, I'm okay with 7 weeks. You know, on some occasions we deliver puppies. 7 weeks is fine. But for those whose puppies get flown out, it has to be 8 weeks. So there's a bit of flexibility there. All that to say, the last 2 weeks of pregnancy and the first 3 weeks after, 5 weeks, are when the mothers are busiest. It's the most load on them. And then life goes back to normal. It's a relatively short stretch. So we've learned a lot about the whole process. And we also recognize that each of our moms has different personalities. Ginger here in particular, she's a very good mother, but when she's done, she's done. Sandy, on the other hand, she'll spend more time with the puppies. And she really, really likes to be a mom. In fact, she will try to get in with other puppies, other dogs' puppies, to nurse them and to look after them. Sandy just loves being a mom. So every dog has a different personality. Ginger is very, very attentive, very, very, if she was a person, I would say she's a very technical mother. She's the perfect mother. She does everything just perfectly, and looks after her pups very, very perfectly. And then when she's done, she's done. So both types of mothers are very good. The one that's just all affection and loves to be with the pups a lot, and the one that just does everything perfect. So that's a bit of an update on where we're at. When we get back to the kennel here, I will try to get some good video here of Sandy to show how she's growing. We're getting close. By my math, somewhere in the first week of July, I think probably near the end of that first week in July is when the puppies will be born. They could be on the same day. It's happened the last 2 pregnancies. They could be born on separate days, and honestly, for my wife's sake, I hope they're on different days. But there's also a benefit to having them on the same day. It's a crazy day, busy day, yet it's only one day and it's over. If they're going to have them on different days, it'd be nice to have a day or 2 off in between, not days back to back. So I guess we'll see. I'm going to hit pause here. Well, actually, I'll keep going here. We're almost back to the kennel. And we'll go and see Sandy. The other dogs are going to get walked a little bit later. Poppy, you're missing your friend, eh? You're missing your friend. Eh? Good girl, Ginge. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Poppy and Millie love each other. Poppy's a live wire. Here's Coop. Coop wants to go for a walk now. Want to go for a walk, Coop? Come here, Poppy, Millie, come. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, sorry. Sandy's out already. All right, Coop. Hey, where's your stick? Where's your stick, huh? Where's your stick? I'll find your, Coop, Coop. Here's this Frisbee. Want this? I lost this thing for a long time. I don't even know how or where we found it. So he's forgotten how to catch it in the air. Whoops, sorry about that. Where's your Frisbee, huh? Here we go. You ready? It's not like throwing a stick. A stick just goes straight. Frisbee curves, so he's got to learn. Here we go. Here we go. Come here. Go get it. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Yeah. Where's your Frisbee? Where's your stick? Stick. Good boy. Let's go this way. He's gotten pretty smart. He doesn't like picking things up in the sand, so he tries to go get it. Go get it. He's got so much sand on it, he doesn't like picking it up anymore. Where's your stick? Stick. I call everything a stick. Where's your stick? He's the only one that does this. The girls they're all affection and cuddling. He wants to play. Where's your stick? Where's your stick? Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope I've answered some of the questions as to how everybody's doing, when the puppies are coming. Brad, especially for you, sorry it took so long. I know it's sometimes hard to wait, but sure appreciate all of you. And let Cooper finish. Where's your stick? Where'd you put it? Guess I'm gonna have to go into the poison ivy to find it because he's forgotten about it. There it is. Have a great week, guys. I'll talk to you soon.